clouds after midnight. Partly cloudy. Some thunderstorms may produce heavy rain in the evening.
Again, we don't teach people to simply follow a man. We teach people to follow the God within. In my ministry, I say God is in me, the same God is in you, and I think that this is what Jesus came to show us. And we like to bring people into contact with this God within and have them follow that indwelling God, that indwelling wisdom.
You have no, say, guilt over Rolls Royces?
Absolutely not. How can I teach? How can I teach success and prosperity unless I am an example? And only people who are really, well, I don't like to put it this way, but here it is where it's at. People who are envious object to success and prosperity, and you can't help them until they give up their envy anyway.
I mean, you have 10, by the way, you believe in the 10 Commandments, right?
Absolutely.
But you have 10 Commandments of money, I just want to say.
Yes.
Right. Thou shalt not think that money is evil. Thou shalt not speak evil of money. Thou shalt do right about money. Thou shalt give right about money. Thou shalt not serve money, rather shall serve you. Thou shalt not be aware that money loves you. Thou shalt not fear money, that it will corrupt you. Thou shalt not deny money. If you deny money, money will deny you. Thou shalt see to it that thy money makes money. Thou shalt not seek something for nothing.
Absolutely.
This is all very, very, very mercenary.
It is indeed, and in this world it requires money. Money has its place. Remember, Jesus said, seek ye first the kingdom of God. That's the spiritual aspect of life. And we teach this. I just finished an 8-day series on spiritual priority at our church and school in New York. But Jesus says when you find the spiritual part within, the God within, then all of the things shall be added unto you.
On these tapes, you're showing people how they can make money?
Absolutely.
Must they be believers?
Well, they have to believe in themselves. You see, I don't teach people to believe in a God in the sky or to believe in just simply a God in me, but the God that is within. As I interpret Jesus, Jesus said, I and my Father are one. And to me, Jesus was saying, every man is one with God. And I've come to let you know that you are one with God.
Is Reverend Ike, who, by the way, is heard 1,700 times a month on radio in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean, and his videotaped sermons appear in the top 10 major television markets. He used to be a healer, right?
Well, I don't use the term as such to imply that I do the healing. I bring people into contact with that divine healing power and presence that is within them, and the healing takes place.
Why do you need more than one Rolls Royce?
Well, why do you need more than one car? I mean, after all, it's boring riding in the same old Rolls Royce all the time.
I feel the same way. Mine also. Same thing. You get the same feeling, right? Different colors. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you wealthy?
Yes, I am. And I don't apologize for it.
You have a lot of jewelry.
I have some jewelry.
Do you ever feel that that's a little at all? You never feel that it's a little ostentatious, that you wear a fresh rose to appearance. I mean, it's very nice that your suits are very well probably handmade or made, certainly tailor-made for you, that people might have $1 and they give you 50 cents to you.
I'm called,
about it.
I am called to preach success and prosperity, and I must be an example of what I represent.
Chattanooga, Tennessee, for Reverend Ike. Hello.
Oh, good evening. And Reverend Ike, I'd like to commend you. Your attitude on money and your honesty about it is very, very refreshing. I would like to comment, though, that unfortunately I believe that a lot of money is given to religion and under good faith, but perhaps it may be diverted otherwise. And I believe that perhaps if more ministries, whether they be on TV or otherwise, had public statements of how much money they took in, excuse me, and where the money went to, that perhaps people that could ill afford to do so maybe...
How about that? Billy Graham has an organization that does that. People can join. None of the famous television evangelists are members.
All right, let me address that, because people seem to think that we take in all of these millions of dollars and nobody knows what happens to it. That could not be the case. First of all, we are accountable to the IRS. And the IRS watches us. Well, you must know, because, you know, you read in the paper how many millions of dollars the various ministers take in.
The public company and the government doesn't release
and not only the IRS, but the FBI. The FBI has files on me, you know, because there are people, just like the gentleman expressed, who don't know what happens to the money, so they write the FBI.
Why would you be afraid of
And
publicly anyway?
also the Secret Service. I'm not afraid of that. Also, you must remember that organizations that take in millions of dollars, such as I do and other ministries, that they have CPAs. For example, one of the big 8 certified public accounting firms in the United States audits our books. And there are many, many of the various agencies of the government that have investigated me. That's to my credit.
But in your case, since you're making it a symbol of success, it wouldn't embarrass you to make it public.
I don't hide it. I'm not a hypocrite about money.
Don't you think all religious organizations should make it public?
Well,
Falwell's and all of them.
All of those particular organizations that you make, I've read in the past few days how much money they take in a year, and I don't see why people are reading. For example, they say that PTL takes in $129 million a year. They name all of the different evangelists and how much they take in a year. All of that is right out front.
Shamokin, Pennsylvania, for Reverend Ike. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. Reverend Ike, why do all you TV evangelists talk so fast? Do you go to a school, to an auctioneer school, to talk so fast like that? Is this how you get all your money?
I think
And the more you talk and try to convince people of your innocence, the more guilty you sound.
Oh, but he isn't saying anything. Guilty of what?
Guilty of what? Of all this money you take from all these people.
He's saying he's taking it.
What?
He's saying that he's taking it.
Well, I know this, but what about his own race? I mean, these poor starving people, they're all crying. They don't.
Do you know how many of these people I'm getting off of welfare and off of drugs? I'm getting a lot of these people off of welfare. I'm getting them off of drugs. I'm educating them. We have people at our church in New York in their 70s that are going back to school getting degrees. I walked down the aisle the other day. A lady 75 years of age is going back to college to get her RN. People are becoming productive, contributing members of society. I've had people come to my church with the stereotyped idea like you have about black people. All black people are not on welfare, and I'm getting a lot of them off. And not only do I minister to white people and black people, I minister to all kinds of people, and I am teaching people to become self-sufficient, and people who never thought they would have their own business are now getting into business, because we have the Business of Living Institute at our church in New York. We have the Science of Living Institute. We teach people self-responsibility. And this stereotyped idea that I lead a bunch of poor black people who don't have anything and who don't want anything and who just want welfare is a mistaken, stereotyped idea.
You are a good example of black capitalism at its best.
And Jesus was a capitalist. That's why I'm a capitalist, because Jesus gave the parable of the men who had the different amounts of talent given to them by the Lord. And the person that did the most increase with his talent was the one that was congratulated and rewarded. And as a matter of fact, the person that did not do anything with his talent was the one that was condemned. One time in the scripture did Jesus curse. You know, it says that Jesus healed and blessed, but once he cursed. That is when he went to the fig tree and found no fruit there, and he cursed it and it died. What does that mean? It means that God does not like unproductivity. Each person must become a productive, self-supporting, contributing member of society. This is what I'm teaching.
That doesn't have to be money if your goal is
It is going to involve money, and different people want different things.
How about his treatment of the money lenders?
Well, Jesus was never for people being unfair, but Jesus was a capitalist, and he demanded productivity.
Clemson, South Carolina, for Reverend Ike on Larry King Live. Hello.
Jesus never wore a Rolex or wore a $3,000 Italian suit. And I think what bothers most people
Jesus wore a seamless robe.
Oh, let him finish the statement. Yes.
with Jim Baker is not his association with Jessica Hahn, but the fact he builds a water slide, and somewhere tonight, Reverend Ike, a child will starve, people will go hungry, people can't find jobs. You ride around in a Rolls Royce. Jim Baker's building water slides that only
And providing jobs for people.
lights can go to, and that's what sickens America.
Don't you think, you're more honest about it, but the caller has, don't you think that if a baby, this is crudely, but if a baby is starving somewhere tonight,
At
you're driving on a
ETL.
road, or people come down a water slide, or